Another insane experience. Good morning, thank you. Wow. Salsa. Ah. Mama nimmt kein Sugar gleich. No. Good morning. What a morning. We are still so super sleepy. So many clients right now or nowadays, they tell me, Sinja, because I'm a travel consultant, and they usually tell me, Sinja, I don't really want to be like in the fancy luxury hotel, but I need the real authentic experience. And that's why I thought of sharing with you this video today, to show you other ways of traveling without spending thousands of dollars for safari, but still have a really good experience while traveling. Or let's say the real experience. For those who don't know me yet, my name is Sinja, and I am a travel consultant and travel influencer, and I've been helping over hundreds, or even by now maybe thousands of clients to plan their trip to Kenya, and to plan it in a way that it is authentic and real to you. There's nothing wrong with that. However, this is all what social media gives, or all what the tour operator gives, because this is like the 3 biggest parks we have in Kenya. But this doesn't mean this is gonna be the best safari experience for you, or the ones you should choose. Because did you know that the distances are crazy? Like from Masai Mara to Amboseli, you would be driving over 10 hours or even more. And in my eyes, if you just have like 5-6 days on safari and then you choose that itinerary, it's crazy. You'll be spending more time on the road than actually having the real experience. If you want to see the big 5, the only or the best is Masai Mara, because it has the best game. It's the highest probability to see lions, to also have the rhinos, but rhinos are very tricky to get here. That's why I'm gonna share with you another parks where you can actually also go for rhino trekking if you want, or other parks or sanctuaries where you can find rhinos instead of Lake Nakuru. So if you want to stay in that circuit around, you could go after that, or even before, to Lake Nakuru, and then you add a couple of days in Naivasha. We already talked about Nakuru. It's very known for the pink lake of flamingos, but I'm sorry to tell you that and to break that news. This pink lake of flamingos is not there anymore. It used to be like that years ago. I have never experienced that myself. Maybe it was 10 years ago or 20 years ago, but now flamingos have emigrated. They left to other lakes as well in surrounding areas. So if you only come for the flamingos and you expect the lake to be pink, it's not gonna be that way. Still, Lake Nakuru is a nice place to be. If you have like one more night and you can spare it after Masai Mara, then spend there, because the probability to see rhinos is very high. And it's amazing there as well for the rhinos. After that, I think one night is enough completely there. You can move to Naivasha. It's still on the way on the same circuit going to Nairobi. And in Naivasha, I always recommend my clients to go for outdoor activities. Like now you can hike, there's Mount Longonot. You can go have a boat ride with hippos. You can go to an island where you have free walking, free roaming giraffes, which is one of my favorites. And these are like spots, especially the island with the giraffes, where not many people do. Because mostly all what they do is they go to Hell's Gate, which is still amazing. Hell's Gate is a park in Naivasha where you can enter with a bicycle or even do walking safaris, because they don't have lions, for example, or leopards. So you can go enter with a bicycle. It's an amazing experience as well, because this is like the only place, or one of the places, where you can be outdoors and enjoy the nature and not just be in the car. Because don't forget that when you are in Nakuru, Lake Nakuru, Amboseli or Masai Mara, those are real national parks. You cannot get out of the car. There are dangerous animals all over around. So you will spend driving there in the car. You will spend on the game drive there in the car. You will spend a lot of time in the car. There's also rhino trekking, and this is one of the newest experiences, and I'm so excited about that because usually it is very hard to be organized that but we managed to partner with another organization. It's in Samburu in the northern parts of Kenya, where you can also include rhino trekking into your itinerary next to night game drives and other cool experiences around those areas, and I'm so excited to partner with that. And also there might be coming up a cheetah trekking experience. Is not yet official. Let's cross fingers that this one works as well. So we are in it's still part of the Rift Valley. It's around 2.5 hours from Nairobi, but we took honestly longer than that to drive here, 3 hours at least. And then it is on the way to Lake Magadi. And Lake Magadi is another hidden gem, which actually no one knows about or talks about much. It's a salty lake, a soda lake, which has hot springs and also flamingos. So if you are more like the type of traveler which is like, I don't want to go to see the flamingos in Lake Nakuru because everyone goes there and it's just crowded and you see one car after the other. We went there yesterday and let me tell you, there was no one. I didn't see another single car or another tourist or a white person in general. It was us only. That's it. And then first we didn't get to find the real hot springs, but then we found the clean, pure hot springs at the Lake Magadi. And that was such it's a natural detox. It was too hot. It had like 40 degrees to get in and just get one with the nature, one with the water. It was amazing. I love that experience. It was something I have never experienced myself in all those 10 years of being in Kenya and traveling in Kenya. So I'm really grateful for this camp. So I always say for Masai Mara, you have to get at least a budget in place of around $700 per person right now per day. If you're 2 people, if you're alone, even higher, maybe 900 or even 1,000, because you have to cover all those costs, other costs by yourself. To keep that cost low, if you now also want to go to Amboseli or other parks, is first of all, what I advise them is on the last day, you don't necessarily need to pay another entrance fee. If you stay inside, then you can get out by 10 a.m. in the morning. Or if you're outside, you can be with other camps, which they have a few other experiences. You can do a walking safari, Masai village visit, or something else, and then continue your journey. And on top, if you still want to go to Amboseli and have other parks, there are ways you can join a group, for example. So you can do like a mixed. You don't have to do everything private and everything like super highly fancy and expensive. You can join one experience where you go on a group, and then that one your budget will be only like $130 per day per person, with entrance fee, with for Amboseli for example, with a low budget camp, with driver and guide. So it is a completely different budget, $700, $800 compared to $130 per day. Anyway, so that's I feel like I've been already sharing so much, talking so much here. And if you want to know more, or you feel like, oh my God, Sinja, there's so much more you know or you don't know yet, or you want to plan an experience in Kenya, feel free to reach out to me. I can help you to plan your trip in Kenya and make it authentic and real, and also fit into your budget the way it's necessary for you. Because as we know by now, the budget can go wide and it doesn't have to be that way. And especially also I have many families or moms who reach out to me because they want to travel with their kids. And also this is another completely different topic. Traveling with kids in Kenya, of course, needs some safety measurements and not all places are really safe for the little ones. And also, of course, we want to keep the movements as small as possible so that the kids don't get bored or angry or stressed out being in the car so much and then get out of their sleeping rhythm and eating rhythm. Yeah, so there's so much more I could talk about, but that's it from today. I hope you enjoyed it and you got some information out of it. And if you need my help, hit me up. There's a link down in the description, and then you can apply for a free call with me or one of my team members, depending on how busy I am and how much I travel. And then yeah, I see you guys in my next video.